Fáilte ó bhillig chu gulscoil na Gaillimhe umthróna bra Gaillimheach seo. Is mis an tulamh Donald Leach an Déan staidir ar céimeanna hoscoile agus tá an áras orm fáilte a choróibh go Gaillimh ar an lá speisialta seo dúine ach go háirithe dibhse do bhar glanna agus bhar gáirde. Tá an seo nniu chun ceirliúra poblí a dhéanamh ar an ngasca ach go dúlatá déanta gaibh in Ollscoil na Gaillimhe. Welcome, everybody, to University of Galway on this lovely, typical Galway afternoon. I'm Professor Donald Leach, Dean of Graduate Studies at the University. I'm delighted to welcome you to Galway on this special day for us, but more importantly for you, your families and friends. We're here today to publicly celebrate your academic achievement at University of Galway. Col gorgeous live agus céimethe am runna ar bhiniu, guim gachrá ar gachtain a gaibh agus sibh ag dulamach sa saoil mar céimethe do chuid Ollscoil na Gaillimhe. My congratulations on your graduation, and I wish you good fortune going on from here as graduates of University of Galway. I'm especially delighted to be here for you, as I may have met many of you at the entrance to and orientation for your research degree programs, some perhaps a long time ago. It's lovely to see you here this afternoon at the final stage of your degree program. This formal occasion is an appropriate celebration of your success, involving, as it does, a procession led by a mace bearer carrying this beautifully engraved and very heavy silver mace, musical accompaniment, special robes, and the use of Latin, English, agus an Gaeilge. This kind of ceremony is a tradition that spans many centuries. It goes all the way back to the first university in Ireland, which was established in Dublin in 1320, and the celebrations continue through to the present day. Our university here in Galway was originally one of 3 Queen's Colleges established in 1845 alongside our counterparts in Belfast and Cork, with our first students registered in 1849. From its very beginnings as Queen's College Galway, we've ensured that those who pass through here on programmes of study, wherever they make their future afterwards, go out into the world equipped with the best education that we can give them. The word university comes in shortened form from the Latin Universitas Magistrorum et Scholarium, which translates as a community of teachers and scholars. And that notion of community, and indeed scholarship, is something we continue to cherish here. Our staff, supervisors, and researchers work on your behalf so that you, our graduates, can face the world holding your heads high. Latin was originally the working language of the universities, and as a link to the past, we still use the language on our university crest and in this conferring ceremony. You can see written on our crest the words Deo favente, which means with God's favour. The Latin formula of words you will see on your parchment publicly confirms 2 things: the academic quality of your award and the moral character of you as graduates. I hope that as you go through the rest of your lives as Galway graduates, you'll remember and strive to uphold both of these characteristics. Inish, Curmé na Dina Talornach in Ócáid an Lé Aniu in Aithne Díobse, agus méidir Curtús leis na Himachtaí. So I'll now start the formal proceedings by introducing you to the various people who are central to today's event. To my left is the Deputy President and Registrar of the University of Galway, Professor Becky Way, who presides over the ceremony. With her is Dr. Anne Ryan, who will open and close the formal part of the ceremony in Latin. Behind me, somewhere, is Dr. Kieran Sarma, who's the Vice Dean in the College of Arts, Social Science and Celtic Studies, who will present you to the Deputy President and Registrar in the first case, followed then by Professor Alma McCarthy, Dean of the College of Business, Public Policy and Law, and then Professor Walter Geer, Dean of the College of Science and Engineering. We are also joined on the platform and to my left by an impressive array of colleagues from the colleges who've all played their part in ensuring that you are graduating today. However, before Dr. Anne Ryan opens the formal proceedings in Latin, I welcome the Students' Union President, Macy Hall, who will make what I think will be our final commencement speech. So, Macy, welcome, as her term as the SU President completes at the end of this month. So, Macy, over to you.
Díobh Cóide agus fáilte. Today marks the culmination of all your hard work and dedication. not just of your time at the University of Galway, but of your journeys right from the beginning. I hope you're all so proud of yourselves. I'm sure the road to get where you are today has not been without its bumps, and you should have such immense respect for yourselves that you've persevered despite the challenges and are here alongside your peers today. I'm so pleased to stand in front of such a diverse and talented group of alumni who have worked so hard to be here and whose research will likely change the lives of many. And to the proud families, the proud neighbours, proud partners, friends, lecturers, and university staff, those who are here today and those who are with us in spirit. Know you've all played such an important role in our university journeys, and that many of today's graduates would not be here without your support. I don't think I'm the only one who spent a lot of my time at university accidentally wishing the days away. In the first few months, I couldn't wait to feel like I knew what I was doing and to find my place on campus. In my second year, I was so excited to get to third year and start my placement, but when I was on placement, I just wanted to be back on campus with all my friends. And in final year, I was just excited to finish my exams, submit my final assignments, and to have survived it all. But already, barely a year after I handed in my last paper, I'm wishing I could do it all again. I wish that I could have one more Friday morning bail and fry, that I could have one more late night study session after I procrastinated for too long, that I could pop to the SU shop for one more study fuel sweet treat, that I could have one more battle with the wind on the quincentennial on a dark Monday morning, and even that I could do one more shameful lap of the library having found no empty seats. But at the same time, I know that the most important part of the university experience, the friendship and the connections we've developed, will continue to prosper far beyond the walls of this campus. And it's not something we have to be sad about leaving behind, because no matter where our journeys take us next, many of the friends we've made will be with us for life. We're lucky that the world has come as far as it has today, and that most of us are able to take things like the right to vote, the right to personal liberty, and even the right to have a roof over our heads for granted. We're lucky that we've been able to pursue further education, but that's not the reality for everyone. And I think we sort of have a responsibility now as we step out of the Bailey Allen and into the big bad world to use that education we've worked so hard for good. To go out and to be gentle and to be considerate and to be empathetic, but also to be brave and to be strong and to speak up when we see injustice and to not just accept things as the status quo. We've got such power in our hands and so many open doors before us, so many different paths we can and will follow, and so many opportunities to try again or to start over when things don't go our way. And I hope that wherever those journeys take us, that we can continue to be kind to our families and kind to our friends, but most importantly, to be kind to those who have totally different perspectives from us and those who we might never agree with on anything. So be so proud of yourselves and all that you've achieved and of the dedication and commitment to your studies that you've demonstrated. Enjoy your celebrations agus Ganari and Bohir Levilig amach sa Downmore. Gurmahagav, and I'll pass you over to Anne Ryan.
Gurmagat Maisie. Pre honorabilis preces, totaque universitas, haec comitia universitaria hudi convocatia sunt, ut quidem homines ad gratus acmedantos admittantur. Eos esasque presentabit Dr. Kieran Sarma.
Thank you, Anne. Good afternoon. Congratulations to everyone from the College of Arts, Social Sciences and Celtic Studies. My role is to present our graduates for their awards today, opening in Latin. So College of Arts, Social Sciences and Celtic Studies, Doctor of Philosophy, PhD Arts. Presento vobis hasse meus filius philosophicae meos, queos homines citam moribus quam doctrina habes es edonias esequied metantur ad gradum doctoris philosophiae. Idque tibi fidi me testor expendeo totaque academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum doctoris philosophiae.
Greta Amede Westerveld. Greta Amede Westerveld is awarded a PhD in Education for research supervised by Dr. Manuela Hines and Professor Elaine Keane on social class as a mitigator of teachers' educational, job searching and career experiences in Ireland. John James Brady. John James Brady is awarded a PhD in Irish Studies for research supervised by Professor Louis Duport on the decline of the provincial Irish towns in works by Mary Lavin, John Broderick and William Trevor. Mashe Suprish. Mashe Suprish is awarded a PhD in political science for research supervised by Professor Neil O'Doherty on the nationalisation project of the National Democrats in Poland before and immediately after independence. Emer Margaret Davitt. Emer Margaret Davitt is awarded a PhD in education for research supervised by Dr. Paul Flynn and Dr. Veronica Macaulay on exploring thoughtful adaptive teaching during curricular reform in Irish medium secondary schools. Orla Devine. Orla Devine is awarded a PhD in education for research supervised by Dr. Veronica Macaulay and Dr. Paul Flynn on how Irish primary teachers develop epistemic agency across career stages and factors influencing the development. Shauna Diffley. Sean is awarded a PhD in psychology for research supervised by Dr. Aoife Maria McTiernan and Dr. Chris Noon on the effectiveness and feasibility of interventions to accelerate learning, specifically numeracy skills in DEIS schools. Rachel Catherine Fitzpatrick. Rachel Catherine Fitzpatrick is awarded a PhD in psychology for research supervised by Dr. Helena Lydon and Professor Brian Maguire on the impact, development and evaluation of the Feeling Better ASD pain management programme for autistic children. And James Griffiths. James Griffiths is awarded a PhD in political science for research supervised by Dr. Alan Fives on the material basis of basic and relational equality. And Monika Malgorzata Jurkovic. Monika Malgorzata Jurkovic is awarded a PhD in Spanish for research supervised by Dr. Kathleen Quinn on systemic violence in the works of contemporary Argentine author Claudio Pinheiro. Caitlin Kaufman. Caitlin Kaufman is awarded a PhD in education for research supervised by Professor Elaine Keane on the career aspirations of primary school children from diverse backgrounds using constructivist grounded theory. Rory Kennedy. Rory Kennedy is awarded a PhD in English for research supervised by Dr. Emily Ridge and Dr. Lindsay Myers on disability as subtext in contemporary crossover young adult literature. Martin Kenny. Martin Kenny is awarded a PhD in drama and theatre for research supervised by Dr. Miriam Houghton on queer Irish theatre and performance. Gabrielle McNiclakessie. Gabrielle McNiclakessie is awarded a PhD in Irish Studies for research supervised by Dr. Nessa Cronin on the role of food as literacy device and social critique in mid-century Irish women's fiction. Linda McCormick. Linda McCormick is awarded a PhD in Archaeology for research supervised by Dr. Stephen Berg and Miss Margaret Ronayne on articulating space and ritual in the Irish passage tomb tradition. Catherine MacDonald. Catherine MacDonald is awarded a PhD in Sociology for research supervised by Professor Su-Ming Ko on power and epistemic injustice in business and human rights and non-judicial remedial mechanisms. Esther Maria Mercado Garrido. Esther Maria Mercado Garrido is awarded a PhD in Psychology for research supervised by Dr. Anne O'Connor and Dr. Aoife Maria McTiernan on an agreed definition of inclusion and recommendations for implementation. Tommy Nakube. Tommy Nakube is awarded a PhD in Geography for research supervised by Dr. Una Murray in addressing climate change impacts through social protection for displaced persons in Southern Africa. Lisha Gemini Kostela. Lisha Gemini Kostela is awarded a PhD in Gaeilge for research supervised by Professor Riona Nifrigel and Professor Louis Depore on ná dúil forlíocht agus scríbhíní féil súnachta B.D. Jenkinson ó 1986 go 2001. Bernadette Patricia Rebolini. Bernadette Patricia Rebolini is awarded a PhD in Education for research supervised by Professor Elaine Keane and Dr. Manuela Hines on experiences, perspectives and outcomes of entrants aged over 30 to initial teacher education programmes in Ireland. Muhammad Sabir. Mohammed Sabir is awarded a PhD in Women's Studies for research supervised by Dr. Nata Duvery on the productivity impacts of IPV on female survivors and male perpetrators in Pakistan. Michaela Serini. Michaela Serini is awarded a PhD in Italian for research supervised by Dr. Andrea Kirbuco and Professor Paolo Battaloni on Gianni Milli and Emilia Toscanelli Perozzi, two proto-feminist figures in 19th century Italy. Jane Mary Tottenham. Jane Mary Tottenham is awarded a PhD in English for research supervised by Professor Sean Ryder and Dr. Justin Tanra on an annotated edition of the 19th century manuscript journal of Caroline Singh. Doctor of Psychological Science in Clinical Psychology. Presento vobis hanc meam filium. Quincy tam moribus quam doctrina habilim et odonium esse que admittantur ad gradum doctoratus in scientia psychologica. Edic tibi fidi me testo expandeo totaque academia.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa admitto te gradum doctoris in scientia psychologica.
Emer Gormley. Emer Gormley is awarded a doctorate in clinical psychology for research supervised by Dr. John Bogue and Dr. Kieran Sarma on examining if Aaron Beck's cognitive model of depression improved the predictive validity of the Joyner interpersonal model of suicide in explaining suicidal ideation in an inpatient and outpatient population attending adult mental health services. Honours Bachelors of Arts. Presento vobis hasce meus filius filuasque meos, queos omnes seotam moribus quam doctrina habilis et idoneas esse qui admittantur et gradum bacheloratus in artibus honoro cursa confecto, edica tibi fidi me testo expandeo totaque academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa admitto vos ad gradum baccalaureatus in artibus honoro cursa confecto.
Niall McLaughlin. Luke Roberts. Honours Bachelor of Arts with Children's Studies, Rebecca Dolan. Honours Bachelor of Arts, Government, Politics, Economics and Law, Elizabeth Ann Eccles. Master of Arts. Presenta vobis hanc meum filium, quem seotam moribus quam doctrina habilium et idonium esse quidamentur ad gradum magistrari e artibus, idic tibi fidi me tester expandeo totaque academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa admitto te ad gradum magisterii in artibus.
Judith Beerwolf. Postgraduate Diploma in Academic Practice. Presento vobis hasce meus filius fluasque meos, quas omnes eotam moribus cum doctrina habilis et idonias esse qui admittantur a diploma post bacheloratum in artibus. Idic tibi fidi me testor expandeo totaque academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa admitto vos ad diploma post baccalaureatum in artibus.
Claire Carroll. Zoe Adelaide Popper. Postgraduate Diploma in Arts, Family Support. Sandra Lacusquita. And Olubengo Olutomi. Postgraduate Diploma in Arts History, Quaylen Spallin. That's the end of the presentation of the arts graduates, and I'm going to hand over to Professor Alma McCarthy, Dean of the College of Business, Public Policy and Law.
Thank you, and congratulations to everybody. It's a fantastic day and a fantastic achievement, so well done. Doctor of Philosophy in the College of Business, Public Policy and Law. Praesanto vobis asce, meas filias, philosophae meos, quos omnis sciota moribus, cam doctrina, habiles e idiones. Esse qui admitatur ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae, id qui tibi fide mea tastor accis bondeo totique academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum doctoratatus philosophiae.
Felipe Javier Aguiar Nori. Felipe is awarded a PhD in economics for research supervised by Professor Stephen Hines and Dr. Cathal Buckley on factors driving transition from chemical fertilizer usage to the adoption of greenhouse gas mitigation measures. Al-Bandahri Al-Shahrahni. Al-Bandahri is awarded a PhD in Business Information Systems for research supervised by Dr. Anastasia Grieva, Professor Dennis Dennehy, and Professor Matti Mentu Maki on artificial intelligence in public sector organizations. Anna Doyle. Anna is awarded a PhD in law for research supervised by Dr. Charles O'Mahony on analysing restrictive practices in residential disability services and recommending rights-based reforms. Mary Harney. Mary is awarded a PhD in human rights for research supervised by Dr. Maeve O'Rourke and Professor Anna Ernstein-Kerslake on the effectiveness of human rights clinical legal education through movement lawyering and social justice campaigns. Owen Moriba Mohama Kaikombe. Owen is awarded a PhD in law for research supervised by Dr. Owen Daly and Professor Ekaterina Yayaoui on the decolonisation of the legal system of Sierra Leone. Parisha Zangene. Parisha is awarded a PhD in human rights for research supervised by Professor Raymond Murphy on the principle of reciprocity and the humanization of international humanitarian law. Master of Laws. Praesanto vobis anc meam filiam, quam scio tam moribus cam doctrina, abilium et idoneam, esse qui admitator ad gradum magisteriae in utrocure tam cili cam con onico, id qui tibi fide mea testoraci spondeo totique academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa admitto te ad gradum magisteriae in utoque dure tam civili quam canonico.
Ursula Regan. That concludes our graduates from the College of Business, Public Policy and Law, and I'd like to hand over to Professor Walter Gear, Executive Dean of the College of Science and Engineering. Enjoy your day. Have a great celebration.
Doctor of Philosophy, PhD. Presenter vobis hasce meas filias filiosque meos, quos omnes eo tam moribus, quam doctrina habiles, et idoneos esse qui admittantur ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae, eque tibi fidei mea testor expondeo totique academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa admitto vos ad gradum doctoratatus philosophiae.
Gibram Ahmed Abbasi. Gibran is awarded a PhD in Electrical and Electronic Engineering for research supervised by Professor Martin Glavin and Professor Edward Jones on determining driver situational awareness in the context of partially autonomous vehicles. Azrizal Abdul Rahman. Azrizal is awarded a PhD in Biomedical Engineering for research supervised by Professor Abhi Shashikant Pandit on developing a diatom-based biomaterials for adaptive immune cell activation. Harrison Anthony. Harrison is awarded a PhD in Bioinformatics for research supervised by Professor Kahal Shoiga on an analysis of clonal diversity and microsatellite instability in human cancers. Farzani Azarkaman. Farzani is awarded a PhD in Civil Engineering for research supervised by Professor Jamie Goggins and Dr. William Finnegan on a climate-aware mechanics-consistent framework for predicting leading-edge erosion in wind turbine blades. Shubhankar Banerjee. Shubhankar is awarded a PhD in Computer Science for research supervised by Dr. John McRae and Dr. Bharati Raja Asoki Chakravarthi on improving automatic identification of specialised terminology using advanced AI and language resources. Salma Khalid Al-Badawi. Salma is awarded a PhD in biochemistry for research supervised by Dr. Michael Carty on analysis of mutations in the human POLH gene present in cancer cells. Shabols Benay. Jabolch is awarded a PhD in biochemistry for research supervised by Professor Brian McStay and Dr. Dana Branzai on the roles of ZPR1 in cell cycle progression and DNA-RNA metabolism. Hanka Bezic. Hanka was awarded a PhD in chemistry for research supervised by Professor Dr. Pau Faris on the design, synthesis and study of metal oxide nanoparticles for water oxidation. Bianca Castelli. Bianca is awarded a PhD in biomedical engineering for research supervised by Dr. Una Fitzgerald and Dr. Jill McMahon on molecular and technological advances in non-invasive biomarker discovery for multiple sclerosis. Emmanuel Chevassis. Emmanuel Chevassis is awarded a PhD in physics for research supervised by Professor Yogita Ovodnoviati on tracking how natural resources, ecosystems and air movement affect marine aerosols in the Northeast Atlantic. Sabrina Ellen Crowley. Sabrina is awarded a PhD in biochemistry for research supervised by Professor Noel F. Lowndes on identifying small molecule inhibitors and new components to elucidate the DNA damage response. Fotini Dimakopoulou. Fotini is awarded a PhD in chemistry for research supervised by Dr. Konstantina Papatriantafilopoulos on mixed ligand coordination polymers and metal clusters. Bronwyn Dowd. Bronwyn is awarded a PhD in biochemistry for research supervised by Dr. Maria Tui on a novel biological treatment for energy recovery from lignocellulose-rich food waste using deep-sea fungal enzymes. Nazanin Faraidouni. Nazanin is awarded a PhD in chemistry for research supervised by Dr. Andrea Erksleben on the relationship between crystal packing and morphology of multi-component crystals. Michael James Flattery. Michael is awarded a PhD in mathematics for research supervised by Professor Michael Chewett on generating functions for the Casimir invariants of simple Lie algebras. Josef Fumado Navarro. Josep is awarded a PhD in chemistry for research supervised by Dr. Mihai Lamora and Professor Abhi Shashikant Pandit on engineering vasculature in miniature human brains. Roshan George. Roshan is awarded a PhD in electrical and electronic engineering for research supervised by Professor Martin Glavin, Professor Edward Jones and Dr. Brian Deegan on the feasibility of infrastructure vehicle collaborative mapping for intelligent transportation systems. Christina Giemza. Christina is awarded a PhD in biochemistry for research supervised by Professor Brian McStay on nucleolar organisation in human cells explored by precision chromosome engineering. Anna Grossbach. Anna is awarded a PhD in bioinformatics for research supervised by Professor Andrew Simpkin on dynamic epigenetic changes in early life and their links to genetics and mental health. Karen Guerrero Vasquez. Karen is awarded a PhD in mathematics for research supervised by Dr. Katarzyna Wissel and Dr. Pili Bobrin on computational approaches to tackle muscle aging. Jack Hampson. Jack Hampson is awarded a PhD in mechanical engineering for research supervised by Dr. Nathan Quinlan, Professor Marlene Verhooy and Professor Ted Vaughan on an efficient new method for computation of cerebrospinal fluid flow with application to drug delivery. Parvin Hassani Zadeh. Parvin is awarded a PhD in microbiology for research supervised by Professor Florence Abram, Dr. Gavin Collins and Dr. Fernando Formoso on the investigation of metal recovery from waste streams. Huan Hu. Huan is awarded a PhD in civil engineering for research supervised by Professor Jinmin Zhang on the mechanisms and product selectivity of iron sulfide mediated chemical and biochemical denitrification for wastewater treatment. Patrick Christopher Hurley. Patrick is awarded a PhD in biomedical engineering for research supervised by Dr. Una Fitzgerald and Dr. Jill McMahon on development of a microfluidic model of the surface of the brain of people with MS. Rimjim Kashyap. Rimjim is awarded a PhD in civil engineering for research supervised by Dr. Patrick McGettrick and Dr. Conan O'Kelly on the structural design, testing and modelling of modular mass timber buildings using Irish timber. Majid Kavusi. Majid is awarded a PhD in mechanical engineering for research supervised by Professor Sean Lean, Professor Patrick McGarry and Professor Peter McHugh on computationally efficient micromechanical process structure property modelling for biomedical materials. Paul Keelty. Paul is awarded a PhD in electrical electronic engineering for research supervised by Professor Peter Corcoran on neuromorphic vision systems for driver monitoring. Tingjia Liu. Tingjia is awarded a PhD in civil engineering for research supervised by Professor Guangzhui Wu on anaerobic treatment of propionate incorporating microbial ecology principles. Xiaolin Luo. Xiaolin is awarded a PhD in computer sciences for research supervised by Dr. Colin O'Riordan and Dr. James McDermott on a theoretical investigation of the principles that fundamentally shape trustworthiness in deep learning. Andre Martinez Arche. Andres is awarded a PhD in chemistry for research supervised by Dr. David Stiles and Professor Vincent O'Flaherty on life cycle assessment modelling of anaerobic digestion biorefineries. Santiago Martinez Sosa. Santiago is awarded a PhD in chemistry for research supervised by Dr. Pau Fares and Dr. Paolo Desi on optimization of microbial electrosynthesis technology for bioelectrocatalytic CO2 reduction. Sophie Matthews. Sophie is awarded a PhD in bioinformatics for research supervised by Professor Karl Scheuger on explanations for Peto's paradox through the lens of coevolution and gene copy number variation. Catherine McCarthy. Catherine is awarded a PhD in chemistry for research supervised by Dr. Pau Fares on photoactive covalent organic frameworks incorporating gold and ruthenium dioxide nanoparticles as hybrid photocatalysts for artificial photosynthesis. Aaron McCormack. Aaron is awarded a PhD in chemistry for research supervised by Professor Paul Murphy on the study of new reactions for synthesis of glycomimetics of biological and medical interest. Dara Patrick McHugh. Dara is awarded a PhD in chemistry for research supervised by Dr. Konstantina Papatriantafilopoulos on metal organic frameworks for cancer therapy. Levente Alex Nagy. Levente is awarded a PhD in chemistry for research supervised by Dr. Pau Fares on gold-based composite materials for electrocatalytic CO2 reduction. Caroline O'Donnell. Caroline is awarded a PhD in microbiology for research supervised by Professor Vincent O'Flaherty and Dr. Sinead Waters on the development of novel feed additives to reduce methane emission from ruminants. Stephanie O'Donoghue. Stephanie is awarded a PhD in biochemistry for research supervised by Professor Derek Morris and Dr. Sinead Waters on the molecular basis of bovine respiratory disease in dairy calves. Daniel Gyamfi Opoku. Daniel is awarded a PhD in civil engineering for research supervised by Professor Mark Healy on nutrient loss from poorly drained soils and land drainage systems on agricultural land. Alexa Parimbelli. Alexa is awarded a PhD in zoology for research supervised by Professor Louise Alcock on the diversity and distribution of deep-sea black corals, order Antipatharia, across the northeast Atlantic margin. Bianca Alexandra Passat. Bianca is awarded a PhD in biochemistry for research supervised by Professor Adrienne Gorman and Professor Afshin Somali on cell stress signaling through IRE1 and its role in neurodegenerative disease and breast cancer. Ankita Pramanik. Ankita is awarded a PhD in biomedical engineering for research supervised by Professor Andrew Daly and Professor Abhi Shashikant Pandit on bioprinting stem cell-derived human heart tissue with advanced structural and functional maturation. Vikrant Pratap. Vikrant is awarded a PhD in applied mathematics for research supervised by Dr. Bharat Tripathi on development of novel machine learning techniques describing nonlinear deformations in soft solids. Badria Safaji. Badria is awarded a PhD in mathematics for research supervised by Dr. Rachel Quinlan and Dr. Cian O'Brien on rank distributions of graphs over the field of two elements. Irish Senthil Kumar. Irish is awarded a PhD in computer sciences for research supervised by Dr. Enda Howley and Professor Owen McAvoy on a computational investigation of stress-dependent growth in breast cancer. Shima Shapuri. Shima is awarded a PhD in biomedical engineering for research supervised by Dr. Una Fitzgerald and Dr. Jill McMahon on exploring saliva and innovative tools to improve diagnosis, monitoring and personalised care in multiple sclerosis. Aveen Marie Sheedy. Aveen is awarded a PhD in biomedical engineering for research supervised by Dr. Emma Dolan and Professor Michael O'Dwyer on multidisciplinary therapeutic strategies for ovarian cancer. Wen Hui Shu. Wen Hui is awarded a PhD in civil engineering for research supervised by Professor Guangzhou Wu on an anaerobic treatment of sulfate-rich wastewater using different reactor configurations. Griffin Small. Griffin is awarded a PhD in applied mathematics for research supervised by Professor Valentina Balby on modelling the time-dependent mechanical behaviour of brain tissue in rotational impacts. Shannon Stubbs. Shannon is awarded a PhD in biochemistry for research supervised by Dr. Muriel Grennan, Dr. Veronica McCauley and Dr. Jen DeWitt on implementing the primary science capital teaching approach in scientist-led children's intervention. Sai Chaitanya Susala. Sai is awarded a PhD in physics for research supervised by Professor Erin Golden on the properties of ecliptic plane radio pulsars using the low-frequency array radio telescope. Sophia Tretiak. Sophia is awarded a PhD in botany and plant science for research supervised by Dr. Zoe Adelaide Popper on the optimised extraction and agricultural potential of seaweed-derived polysaccharides. Jacopo Umberto Verga. Jacopo is awarded a PhD in bioinformatics for research supervised by Dr. Ava Ursabet Zagezdi and Dr. Palibo Breen on how immune cells are suppressed in multiple myeloma and the potential of novel immunotherapies. Ghanshyam Verma. Ghanshyam is awarded a PhD in computer science for research supervised by Professor Michael Madden on improving disease diagnosis and biomarker identification using data-driven machine learning and knowledge graphs. Rory Ward. Rory is awarded a PhD in Electrical and Electronic Engineering for research supervised by Professor John Breslin on improving automatic video colorization. Kai Zhu. Kai Zhu is awarded a PhD in Civil Engineering for research supervised by Professor Jamie Goggins, Dr. William Finnegan and Dr. Fergal O'Rourke on hydrodynamic analysis and fatigue loading evaluation of tidal turbine rotor blades. Jue Yang. Jue is awarded a PhD in Computer Science for research supervised by Dr. Michael Shukat and Dr. Enda Howley on the use of adaptive reinforcement learning techniques for time series anomaly detection. Julio Zanon Diaz. Julio is awarded a PhD in Electrical and Electronic Engineering for research supervised by Professor Peter Corcoran on contributions to automate visual inspection of medical device manufacturing through computer vision and deep learning. Rabisa Zia. Rabisa Zia is awarded a PhD in Botany and Plant Science for research supervised by Dr. Zoe Adelaide Popper on investigating the phylosphere microbiome of the Ramularia leaf spot barley pathosystem. Bachelor of Science in General Science. Presento vobis hasce mias filias filiosque mios, quos omnes tam moribus, quam doctrina abiles, et idoneos esse qui admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus in scientiae, ique tibi fidei mea testor expondeo totique academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa admitto vos ad gradum baccalaureatus in scientiae.
Breda Margaret Kernine. A.O. Felix. Bachelor of Science in Financial Mathematics and Economics, Charlie Riley. Bachelor of Science of Physics, Applied Astrophysics, Biomedical and Theoretical Physics, Terence Fahy. Owen Roberts. Master of Engineering in Civil Engineering. Presenter vobis meam filium quem seo tam moribus quam doctrina abilem et idoneum esse qui admittantur ad gradum magisteriae in arte ingenieria, ique tibi fidei mea testor expondeo totique academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa admitto te ad gradum magisteriae in arte ingenieria.
Kevin Edward Holmes. Master of Engineering Science. Presento vobis hosce meos filios quo omne sia tam moribus quam doctrina habiles et idoneus esse qui admittantur ad gradum magisteriae scientia ingenieria, ique tibi fidei mea testor expondeo totique academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa admitto vos ad gradum magisteriae in scientia ingenieria.
Ayaz Ahmad. Mardi Karamabian. Master of Science. Presenter vobis hasce mias filias filiosque meos quos omnesio tam moribus quam doctrina habiles idonios esse qui admittantur ad gradum magisteriae scientiae eque tibi fidei mea testa expondeo totique academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum magisteriae scientiae.
Leon Berry Walsh. Jake Byrne. Jin Yi Chen. Sean Conway. Mila Geldenhuis. Siobhan Hammond. Ava Lambert. Storm Jean MacDonald. Noah Shaw. Dervla Tully. Now, we have a few more that we still have to go through, even though they're not here. Master of Science in Computer Science, Artificial Intelligence, Grishma Ria Balan. Master of Science in Neuropharmacology, Wang Yizhuan. Master of Science in Software Design and Development, Hongling Zhu. Postgraduate Diploma, Biodiversity and Land Use Planning. Presento vobis hosce meos filios filianque meam quos omnes eo tam moribus quam doctrina habiles et idonios esse qui admittantur ad diploma post baccalaureatum in scientiae eque tibi fidei mea testa expondeo totique academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad diploma post baccalaureatum in scientia.
Kate Gleason. Postgraduate Diploma in Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence, Suyash Shrikant Kulkarni. Postgraduate Diploma in Computer Science Data Analytics, Ronit Parag Patange. And finally, Higher Diploma in Applied Science. Presenter vobis from miam filiam quem sia tam moribus quam doctrina habilem et idonian esse qui admittantur ad diploma superius in scientiae applicanda, eque tibi fidei mea testa expondeo totique academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, admitto te ad diploma superius in scientia applicanda.
Avad Havanti Singh Abhinav. Okay, thank you very much. Well done, everybody. Congratulations.
Pre honorabiles preces, ceremonious rite confectus, vinum quaesio facio husages confectionias universitariae. She sin zera an quids formal Latinach den Vrona, Cofgorgicus Galer. I now pass you back to Professor Donald Leach, Dean of Graduate Studies.
So once again, congratulations to you all. Gorgeous Liv Galair. So that concludes, as Anne had said, the formal part of the ceremony today. But before we move to finish with the Deputy President and Registrar's address, after which you go out for light refreshments in the Human Biology Building foyer, which is just out to your right as you exit, hopefully not wet, and then go to the Human Biology Building. I'd ask you first to join me in thanking some of those people whose hard work and professionalism ensure that a ceremony such as this runs smoothly. So in particular, I'd like to thank Brona Clifford and the Conferring team. In addition, can I ask you to show your appreciation for Tara Lade and Academic Registry, staff from Buildings and Estates, the President's Office, college and school offices, audiovisual staff from the Centre for Excellence in Learning and Teaching, the Marketing Communications Office, Agus an Chervish Astrakhan. Gormaga Fresha. So to you, our graduates, I challenge and encourage you to make the most of the qualification you've gained and the life ahead of you. Banig ysult ni awan as an law you, ach as an seilata amach roiv. I'd now like to introduce the Deputy President and Registrar of the University of Galway, Professor Becky Way, to give her conferring ceremony address and whose speech will conclude the proceedings.
Cohargus Liv Galair, Ismisha and Tulif Becky Way, and Tuktron Unij agus Miarani na Holscola. Curim Fulcha Warov go Galiev agus go Specialta goji Olscol na Galiva. Is more and pleasure agus an honor don Fulcha Acharov go Lair and show inu. Or Gamaha, ver Glana, agus ver Garger, Quig and Galera Specialta show. I'm Professor Becky Way, the Deputy President and Registrar of the University. A very warm welcome, and especially to Galway, and especially to the University of Galway. It is a real pleasure and honour to welcome you here today, our graduates, your families, and your friends to this special celebration. Graduation ceremonies are the highlight of our university year. They are joyous, colourful occasions when you earn the right to wear with pride the robes that symbolise the award of your academic qualifications. They mark the culmination of years of hard work, commitment and perseverance. You have earned your place on the stage, and we are immensely proud of you. The day belongs to you and to the people who have supported you along the way. So let's take a moment to recognise their care and encouragement with a warm round of applause. This afternoon's ceremony is particularly notable because, without mentioning an age, we conferred our oldest ever PhD graduate today. Congratulations again to Dr. Mary Henny. And didn't she do it with style? Last year, we launched our 5-year strategic plan to take us to 2030, a roadmap for how we will shape our university's future. Here at University of Galway, we have an exceptional community of talent, creativity and opportunity. Together, we are striving to ensure that Galway continues to be recognised internationally for excellence in our distinctive research strengths, in health, in creativity, culture and society, in sustainable and resilient environments, both on land and at sea, and in transformative data and AI. Above all, we take great pride in the positive and far-reaching impact of our university beyond this campus. We are proud of our reputation as a research-led university, and this is true across all of our disciplines and all colleges. This afternoon, we have representatives from 3 of our colleges here. They undertake research that spans science and engineering, economics, business, law, the arts, humanities, social sciences, and Celtic studies. This is a visible representation of the strength we have in our research that touches lives, medical sciences and biomedical engineering, sustainability, digitisation, economics, policy developments, human rights, creativity, Celtic culture, and learning from our own histories, to name but a few examples. Really importantly, it's our capacity to undertake research across disciplinary boundaries that makes our research especially strong and relevant and impactful. During your time here, you have gained a strong grounding in the core principles of your chosen disciplines. This deep understanding is essential for your future success. But this is only the beginning. It lays the foundation upon which you will build your careers, your contributions, and your impact. You will become interdisciplinary too. As a University of Galway graduate, you share our aspiration to harness your academic excellence, creativity, and innovation for the benefit of society. Put simply, to make people's lives better. As we gather in celebration, we're also mindful of the world beyond this hall, a world of conflict, division, and uncertainty. In such times, the values that underpin a university education matter more than ever. Knowledge, of course, but also empathy, understanding, courage, and a sense of responsibility to one another. As a University of Galway graduate, you now carry the values that define our community: excellence, respect, openness, sustainability, and belonging. These principles guide everything we do and are the foundation upon which I hope you will build your futures and through them help shape a better world. Use what you have learned with wisdom, with kindness, and with hope to build a better world. I'm always amazed by what our students achieve after graduating. Our president likes to quote Joel A. Barker, and who said, "Vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision just passes the time. Vision with action can change the world." I can predict that several of our graduates sat in front of me today will have the vision and take the actions that will change the world. Finally, when talent and opportunity alone are not enough, if there's one more thing I am certain that your experience at university has taught you, it is that there are no limits to what you can achieve with determination and sheer hard work. As you will all realise by now, life doesn't come with a remote control. You have to get up and change it yourself. As a University of Galway graduate, you're now part of a growing global community of fellow alumni. This autumn, our alumni community will exceed 135,000 members. This network is here to support you and inspire you professionally and socially, wherever you are in the world. But by being active within this powerful network, you will discover the opportunities and benefits available to you. The university's Advancement Office would like to help you make the most of this, so please do stay in touch with us. And before I close, I also want to thank all of my colleagues, academic, professional, and support staff in the university community for their dedication, generosity, which make this university what it is today. There are so many of them here to celebrate your success with you. Let's give them all a huge round of applause. So finally, to you, our newest graduates, congratulations, Cohorgus. Enjoy this day and go forward with pride in who you are and what you have achieved. Cohorgus liv go le, agus banigi tatnev as ver la go, sorry, I'm not doing very well here, gorma hagav.